What's up everybody? In traditional Jew bagel fashion, we had a patch and we've decided we're not gonna sleep because we want to play video games, right? Oh my god, those crystals. OP. I think I'm gonna have to buy some. So we just got a patch. Unless the patch gives us crystals, which it doesn't, I already know it doesn't. Let's check it out. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing videos for you guys. Oh my god. The life of a YouTuber, right? Summoners will be holding a special 5-day event, including bonus wishes, 2 times burning time. Ooh, sounds like VD. Unlimited energy and bonus daily energy event starting January 26th. Please see below for more blah blah blah. Make a wish 5 times per day for 5 days. So, I mean, it's cool. We get 5 wishes per day. The first part of the event. I mean, if you guys saw my my Temple of Wishes Lie Exposed video, we went through, we did a whole crap ton of wishes and saw that it's not equal chance to land on everything. You mostly get Arena Wings, energy, and some mana, but it's free, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna complain, right? Free stuff, not bad. I think this is Chinese. Is this Chinese New Year? I don't know when Chinese New Year is. Someone mentioned that it's Chinese New Year though. It's for Chinese New Year, and then we have 2 times burning time event. So we get a perfect chance to get double experience and mana stones at the same time. Oh my god. So what I'd like to do for this is, the thing that gives you the most experience is scenario, right? And now scenario you get more, now you don't get more mana stones, you just get better rune drops so you can sell them for more. But at least you get double the experience. So I like to do scenario for here if I need to level monsters up. That's what I like to do with these double experience times. Double experience times. But if you do have, you know what, maybe if you really, nah, I still like to do the scenario for double experience for those times. Those times of days. And then we have unlimited energy event. So twice a day for 1 hour, enjoy unlimited energy. So 11 to 12, like almost lunchtime, and then 7 to 8. So almost dinner time, I guess. Well, although depending on your time zone, right? So that's kind of nice. Again, I like to do, for here, I like to do, you can't do Trial of Ascension, Dimensional Rift, World Boss, Rift of Worlds. For that, it would be nice to be able to do the World Boss and Dimensional Rift, because World Boss you could just keep, like, skip. It's 30 quick energy, you could do it in like 2 minutes. So that would be kind of nice if you could just do World Boss at that time. Dimensional Rift, same thing, it's like 90 energy for 3 Dimensional Rift runs. Or I mean, you could even just blow all, like, your stored 10 and then 3 more, and that's just like crazy. I mean, that would be the best value if you could do Dimensional Rift for unlimited energy. But you can't. Trial of Ascension is usually too long, so it really isn't optimal to do during unlimited energy anyway. Rift of Worlds is usually too long, so it's not optimal to do on unlimited energy anyway. But Dimensional Rift and World Boss would be kind of nice to do during that. But for this, I like to do either scenario, farm scenario, because it's, you know, I could do scenario, bang it out, do a crap ton of scenario runs in an hour. I also can do a crap ton of Giants runs in an hour. So either way, I would rather do those, the really fast things, than do something like Necropolis B10, because Necropolis B10, my team is a lot slower than the Giants B10 team. My Giants team is really fast. So I'm going to get almost triple the runs in for Giants as I would if I try to do Necropolis. So that's what I like to do. I like to do whatever I can do the fastest, the absolute fastest, right? Let's see, and then we have the bonus daily energy event. Okay, so 30 energy 3 times a day. Not bad. Not bad. It's free. It's not, I mean, they're not giving you Devilmons and 300 crystals and stuff like that. It's not an amazing event, but it could be a worse event, alright? We have another part of the patch too, though. We have another part. 3.2.2 has been updated. Let's check it out. We have daily check and reward modification just for one day. For day 12 is the only thing that's changed. From 1 mystical scroll to 50 summoning stones, so you can choose which 3-star you get instead of because most of the time it's a 3-star anyway, right? Except for that one lucky a-hole that gets, like, does 50 summoning stones, gets Tiana. Yeah, I'm talking to you. This one guy's like, oh crap, that was me. And then we have 30 energy given every day until check and rewards are changed to those following month. Okay, so whatevsies. A little bit of energy. but at least the mystical scroll, summoning stones. It's not a big change, it's just a little tweak. This is the biggest thing in the patch, though. This is the biggest thing in the patch. Additional placement feature. So in Rift of Worlds, where you used to need 2 more people, like it was you, and then you need 2 more people to do the Rift of You. Now you can create a second team of all your monsters, right? So we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna actually do a raid. We're gonna take a look at that, and then we have we still need another person, right? You can use a support, whatever. But this way, now you can at least create a second team of your own, and then you can use your friend's support 5 times a day instead of only being able to use it 2.5 times a day, right? If you use 2 the first run, you 2 the second run, and then you 1 the third run, right? You can at least do 5 full runs without needing to actually be friends with anyone, like talk to anyone or anything, right? Or like have someone online at the same time, because a lot of people like to raid with each other because they know their teams. It really is. It's really more beneficial to raid with people that you know, because this way your teams can be synced together, and you can be like, okay, and you could work with things like, okay, this is the team that I always use, and then this is the team that this person always uses, and this the team that the other person always uses, and they just work. They have really good synergy together. So I noticed that, like, when I raid with the same people over and over and over again, we tweak our teams a little bit, and the raids go faster, the raids go more efficiently, the raids go, there's a better % chance to win, right? And then if I start raiding with people that I don't normally raid with, then I'm like, oh, something's off, the speed syncing is off, and one monster is doing this, and the other monster is doing that, and this team is too fast, and this team is not as fast, and one team's got trying to speed run, and the other team's trying to sustain, and then if you're not on the same page, and really if you want to like sustain a little bit more and be a little bit slower, then that's the team should all try to do the same thing, right? But then some people, like I know some people that are like, if we're hitting 2 minutes, where it's taking too long to do R5. Like some really strong players are like, no, we need to do it really fast. 2 minutes over 2 minutes is too long. But for me, I'm like, I don't care if it's 3 minutes, that's fine, as long as we win. As long as we win, right? So I'm not gonna complain too much, because I don't raid 24/7, right? I raid sometimes, but not super crazy. Kind of crazy sometimes, but not super crazy. So yeah, you lose some time if you're like 30-60 seconds longer than you could be, but I also kind of like to not have raids fail either. Let's see. Okay, and I really should improve my raid teams. I really should try to speedrun it, but I'm gonna build a speedrun team later, and I'm gonna be like, oh, why didn't I do this before? Because that's all what I always do, right? I'm always like happy with my time, and then I'm like, no, F this time, I need to do it like 15 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry, 12 seconds. 12 seconds now. That's the new raid time, right? Then we have the rune package improvements. Also, you can't use the same monster, and you don't get for the raid teams, right? And you don't get a second additional drop. That's the big thing. You don't get a second additional drop from the second raid team that you have. It's just there to help you win. Then we have rune package improvements. Previously it was 1 6-star legendary rune on the first purchase of the rune pack per month. Now it's going to be 6-star legendary rune guaranteed for every purchase. It doesn't say it's going to be a good one. It could be flat and it could be crap, but at least you get a legendary rune, which is not bad. Then we have display and effects modification. Skill damage effects on some monsters will be displayed in a more accurate location in the game. I don't know what exactly. I mean, I know it's some animations and some particle effects where I guess get in the way of the damage effects. I don't know exactly what monsters they're referring to that there was a problem with. Same thing about the live arena one. I'm not sure. There's just tweaks and fixes. If you guys notice it, then good for you. Then good for you. But that's I didn't notice any of the problems. But I guess it's tweaking things. Come to us, fix the crashes. Can you please fix the crashes? Or how about fix the login issue for Android? One of my Android devices won't even log in. I've reinstalled the game multiple times. Still doesn't do anything. I just can't. And I used to work fine, and then just one day, like the Hive doesn't log in. And I guess they're aware of it, and they're like, we're gonna patch it, but they didn't patch it with this one. It's not fixed in this patch. Maybe in the next patch. I don't know. But yeah, that's still a problem, Comtuous. And I have more than one Android device, so I can still log in with one of them, but Still, it's a problem, and I got a couple emails from people saying like, oh, I can't even log in on my Android. Which sucks if you only have one Android device and that's all you play on. You're like, I can't play Summoner's War anymore. So I'm wondering when they're gonna fix that. Would be nice to do that. Okay, so we have our team here. This is actually not our normal team. We usually don't run two pandas. Yeah, let's do an additional placement. All right, so we can use a second team. We can use a second team. Let's see what a good second team would be. We need some defense monsters. We're definitely taking him because we need the leader skill, right? We need a resistance leader skill. We'll take some. He's another defense monster. Okay, we'll take Big Papa Ariel. Big Papa Ariel. There we go. And then we need cleanser, and then we will use one of you, and then we'll use. For some reason, I stuck Ardell in storage. I'm not entirely sure why. I think I just needed spots, so Ardell's not here. And then we will do that. We will invite a support. So who can we use for support? What do we have here? What do we have here? Crit rate. Beautiful. Yes, we'll use hypnotic. Hypnotimac? I don't know. He changed his name. This is Nick. He changed his name though. So we have beautiful. We have defensive tanks on the front line on both teams. On his team too. I wonder how much defense is. Well, she's on Vampire too. She's got good HP. So hopefully, I mean, I know his team. I know his team's really, really strong. But we did split up our team into two different teams because normally I don't raid with two pandas, right? So we did kind of put some of our team into the second team. The second team has got a nice strong front line. It's got 2 damage dealers in the back line. I'm not super confident on my Stella. She's not bad. She's not great though. I would like to have a little bit more HP and stuff on her. And we could have more HP, we could have more defense. I'm really not too crazy about this rune. This one's alright though, but we can make some improvements. We can make some improvements. We can make him stronger. I mean her stronger. We have the technology. If you got that joke, you too old. Stop playing video games. You too old for this nonsense. Alright, so let's see how we do. Like I said guys, we don't get a second rune drop from this. So let's see which team is even doing good. Okay, so the normal team is doing good. Don't worry, Nick is gonna catch up and then like surpass me. Don't worry, he a strong ass mofo. Gonna do just fine, just fine. But that second team that we did is gonna be the weak one. Is gonna be a little bit poopy. Not gonna be that weak. I mean, we really do have strong things. We really do have strong monsters. The monsters are leveled up and everything, so the runes are grinded some. So it's not like lots of glancing hits. Good. That's what I like to see. For the dragon, not for me. Okay, so this guy, there we go. And a holy water. Beautiful. Okay, we're doing okay here. Uh-oh. We kind of need some heals. Girl. Oh, Xiaolin is dead. She's down. Oh, we need an attack break, by the way. We need an attack break. Please attack break. Please attack break. Oh my god, not enough. Too little, too late. Oh my god, we actually failed this one. We failed this, guys. GG. This team is even doing better. We got bad RNG on the middle team. The middle team is the better team, and we got bad RNG on it. Go figure. Go figure. The second team is doing better because RNG sucks. Love this game, guys. Love Summoner's War. RNG just kills you. Alright. So we're gonna drop down from first because 2 of our monsters died. Goddamn RNG! The only RNG I like is RNG chicken from my Chinese restaurants. Alright, we got Panda Supremacy. Oh wow! Every team is actually those attack breaks really. I mean the lack of attack break really killed us. Really did a number on us, guys. So we're looking good so far. I told you Nick was good, especially since our monsters died. I told you he was gonna surpass us though. But we still had this team is still going strong. We have 4 defense tanks on the front line though, and we have 2 of them are I mean, Ariel's a good healer, but also Delphoy's a nice healer too. Let's see. So we did it. We did it. Like I said, this new additional placement just came out, so we can definitely make a better teams with that. Because the middle one I don't run double panda ever. So, but we did it. We did it 2 minutes and 46 seconds, and let's see what we get. We get monostones. Oh, mystical scroll. Cool. Cool, cool, baby. Cool, cool. We're gonna have to summon that, guys. Of course we are. No. But that's how additional placement works. So it's cool. I mean, it's cool, but if you're early game, if you're using 5-star monsters, you should not be doing raids in the first place. You should not be doing raids with 5-star monsters ever. You should not be doing raids with unawakened monsters ever. Raids are advanced. They're not like super advanced, but they're kind of advanced where you want to have your monsters 6-starred, awakened with decent runes before you do it, guys. So don't go raiding. Don't go raiding waterfalls. Don't go raiding. Yes, no lightning, just the way I like to see it. Oh, Crackdawn. Nice. Unawakened Crackdawn is actually... I know you guys are gonna be like, what? Don't even say that, Jubei. Okay. Attack break, right? First off, defensive based monster. Now that we're talking about raids. Attack break, first skill, so we can revenge and attack break. Defensive based monster. Attack speed break, and decrease attack gauge. Okay. So unawakened is actually better for raids, because he stuns when he's awakened, right? This is not a speed break anymore, it's a stun. But this defense tank for front lines, he's actually not the worst raid monster. These salamanders are not the worst raid monsters. They're not the best raid monsters, but they're not the worst raid monsters either. Since we're talking about the topic anyway. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Oh, do we have anything we can get from here? No, nothing good, nothing good. Alright guys. Yes, 1 crystal. Yes, winning at life. Winning with that 1 crystal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you're OP, if you're progressing far into the game, then this additional placement thing helps you. But if you are a new player, do not make 2 raid teams. That's the last of your... If you don't have a Giants team yet, like a B10, if you don't have a Dragon B10 team, if you don't have a Necropolis B10 team, if you're not doing TOA 100 yet, don't start making a second raid team. That's really, really bad, okay? Don't worry about that. You have your 1 raid team, that's fine. If you're strong enough to be able to make 2 raid teams, then that's great. It's just a little bit more convenient for you if you can't find people to raid with. So you don't need to do that. You can do it. It definitely helps when you're like me and you're like, I'm awake at 6 o'clock in the morning. What am I gonna do? I can't find anyone to raid with. I can find like 1 person, 1 strong enough person to raid with. So like it helps there because I'm like, okay, well I can just be 2 teams myself and then have a strong friend. But if you're, like I said, if you're early game, if you have unawakened monsters, if you're using Lucian in raids, that's a good indication that you're not ready for raids. Sorry, not sorry. Lucian's not even the worst monster in raids, I gotta say that, but he's just not the great. He's really not a good raid monster. As you can see, no one uses Lucian in R5. There's a reason for that. But yeah, if you're that's one indication. I know you're like, I do raid R2, I use Lucian. I really don't like to do it. I really don't think there's any benefit. Anything lower than R3, there's really no benefit. You're gonna get crap grinds to grind on your crap runes. You need the runes first, right? So it's much more beneficial to do giants, do dragons. You don't have to start doing Necropolis. Some people don't even like doing Necropolis, right? Some people, it's really not a mandatory thing for the game, right? Will runes are very nice. They come in very handy sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's you need good runes before you. If you have unawakened monsters, if you have 5 stars and you're trying to raid with those, that's a good indicator. That's a red flag. Hello, that you shouldn't really be focusing on raids yet. So I'm not saying that to like crap on you guys, kinky. I'm not saying that to crap on you guys. I'm just saying that so that you can be like, okay, maybe I'm not using my time optimally. Maybe I should go back to grinding giants instead of trying to grind white runes onto like 4-star white grindstones onto 4-star runes, because that's really not optimal. I mean, you're gonna make your crap rune a little bit better, but it's gonna get tossed eventually anyway. So you need the solid runes before you start grinding on them. Grinding just takes them to the next level after you get those really good runes. All right, guys. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop this video and then I'm gonna upload this video so you guys can watch this video. Alright? I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you, as always, in the next Chihuahua.